Welcome to Knowledge Valley. This is Ryan Pinto, and today's news is of 10th of September 2025. International Literacy Day 2025. Celebrated with the theme Promoting Literacy in Digital Era. Ulas Nav Bharat Saksharta Karyakram aims to improve literacy through community participation and hybrid learning. The event highlighted the importance of digital, civic, and financial literacy alongside traditional education, emphasizing community participation in literacy programs. Learning material was available in 26 Indian languages with significant enrollment of non literates. So, the first news is International Literacy Day 2025 on 10th of September 2025. Rajasthan Anti-Conversion Bill. So, the Rajasthan Assembly passed the Prohibition of Unlawful Conversion of Religion Bill, imposing strict penalties for coercive conversions, including marriages solely for religious conversion purposes, reflecting ongoing debates on religious freedom. The next news is National Women's Safety Index. The National Commission for Women released the first perception based safety across 31 cities. The index aims to capture unreported harassment and improve safety perceptions beyond official crime statistics. So, the first news was on the National Literacy Day, and then we had the Rajasthan Conversion Bill and National Women's Safety Index. Ceasefire renewal in Manipur. So, Manipur has been burning since long. The Ministry of Home Affairs renewed the suspension of operations agreement in Manipur, facilitating free movement along NH02, which connects various districts, aiming to ease tensions and improve connectivity. We hope that the state of Manipur is peaceful and is back up working as normal earlier. Swachh Vayu Sarvekshan Awards. The Swachh Vayu Sarvekshan 2025 awards recognized top performing cities in air quality management, promoting initiatives to improve air quality and public health through effective pollution control measures. So, the Swachh Vayu Sarvekshan is on air quality management given to various cities. Combined Commanders Conference 2025. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate the Combined Commanders Conference in Kolkata, focusing on defense reforms and operational preparedness, emphasizing the theme Year of Reforms, Transforming for the Future. Urbanization and climate risk. A report highlighted that by 2050, nearly a billion urban dwellers in India will face climate risk, including flooding and extreme heat, necessitating urgent infrastructure development to mitigate these challenges. If we don't do it now, it is going to be very, very risky in the future, and it will be difficult for the urban infrastructures to survive. Hilsa fish export. Bangladesh announced the resumption of Hilsa fish export to India ahead of Durga Puja, symbolizing enduring friendship. This follows a previous ban showcasing the cultural significance of Hilsa in Bengali tradition. Food and the delicacy in Bengal is considered to be very famous, and both Bangladesh as well as West Bengal share a lot of this traditional or cultures of the Bengali culture. Bilateral investment treaty. India signed a bilateral investment treaty with Israel to enhance bilateral investment, focusing on in sectors like innovation and infrastructure. This marks Israel as the first OECD Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development member to sign under India's new investment model. So India and Israel coming together or closer economically for the economic ties and development together. Harappan Script Conference, an international conference, will be hosted by Ministry of Culture in New Delhi from September 11th to 13, 2025. The focus of the event will be to address the undeciphered Harappan script and its historical significance. As we already know, Harappan script is also, or Harappa is also known as proto history. We have got the script, the written evidences, but we have not understood it. And that is why a conference, so that it can be researched more and studied more. Climate Resilient Cities Initiative. The government announced plans to build climate resilient cities in India, addressing urban flooding, heat risks. Strategies include smart zoning, green infrastructure, and enhanced transport system to mitigate impacts. This is the need of the hour now. As we already saw in the earlier news, urbanization and climate risk. 2050, a billion urban dwellers in India will face the climate risk. So, this is the need of the hour, that is the Climate Resilient Cities Initiative. And to know about many more such initiatives by the government and to get regular updates on the news, please do subscribe, like, and also share our initiative. We also train students for civil services. So if you want to get in touch, please contact us on 8828347481. To continue with the news, Israel bombs Qatar. Multiple explosions in Qatar's capital Doha, citing Israel officials claiming the explosion in Doha was a surgical strike aimed at senior Hamas leadership who had gathered to discuss the latest US ceasefire proposal. The strike was direct blow to peace efforts which were mediated by Qatar. So everybody must be knowing the Palestine and the Israel issue in the Gaza Strip, and we also know that the Hamas, which had taken some hostages from Israel, and they are speaking with the Israeli Prime Minister and the Israeli government for the release of the hostages. Now, Israel has attacked them or has conducted a surgical strike in Qatar, which is considered to be a country where the peace talks are happening. So this is a diplomatic blow to many countries, even US and other countries are trying to have a peaceful negotiation between Israel and Palestine so that people in Gaza can live in peace. But this is a blow where Israel has attacked or had a explosion in Doha, which is the capital of Qatar. Prime Minister Modi spoke with the Amir of Qatar, Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, and expressed deep concerns at the attacks in Doha and condemns violation of sovereignty of brotherly state of Qatar. India has good relationship with Qatar. No doubt we also have a good relation with Israel. And in these lines, Prime Minister Modi has spoken to the Qatari Sheikh or the Amir. Nepal Gen Z protests. Gen Z protesters in Nepal are demanding a complete constitutional overhaul and probe into the 3 decades of corruption after forcing Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli to resign. So, the recent news of Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli of Nepal, who had to resign because of the Gen Z protest. The main reason for this protest was decades of corruption. and it was the immediate cause was the banning of social media, where the Nepali citizens felt that they even can't speak about corruption on social media, and this led to the flaring up of the protests, and it became very violent. The Nepal army has announced nationwide curfew, citing threats to public security. According to official statements, groups have infiltrated the demonstrations and engaged in vandalism, arson, looting, targeted attacks, and attempted sexual assaults too. During a virtual meeting, Gen Z protest members chose former Chief Justice Sushila Karki as their interim leader after violent protests toppled the government. But we also know that still the government or the protesters have not been able to decide on an interim leader. So this is a news which you need to watch out in the future. So as I have told you, please like, share, and also subscribe to get further news on our channel. Thank you and have a nice day.